YouTube is Upside DIY. Right here, I'm just drying off a pan before putting it on the stove. I just rinsed this off. So, I just don't like that sound of hot when I'm cooking. So I'm just going to heat up the pan a little bit. So, and just dry it up, finish drying it. So I got these Vienna sausages. This is what it looks like when it comes in the can, and I've got two more. You just open it and then dump the juice out, and then open the can. So this is pretty much the last one. I might leave the juice in one, but most of this right here is pretty much 3 cans, and then I'm gonna get salt and pepper and onions and put that in there. So I've got those ingredients mixed up in there. Salt, pepper, and onions. And I'm gonna actually just try some taco sauce just for the heck of it. I haven't, you know, I might as well now, but it's actually a good unopened pack. I might just, you know, actually have some garlic salt. So I'm going to add this and then turn on the stove. So I just used a butter knife, scooped some of that garlic salt out and put it in the water and diluted it. Now I'm going to turn this on high. I wish I had a nice cover for this. I'm supposed to be just trying to cook the sausages and at the same time boil off a lot of the water. Most of my I need to really look for stuff. Some stuff I put away. I could use another pan and put that on top of it if I really had to. But I ran out of butter, but if I put a little bit of butter in there, it will be pretty good too. So this is going to be heating up. I'll show you guys my fish tank that I just finished sealing. So I just finished sealing this aquarium, and I sealed it once and things. I found it and then I resealed it. There are, you know, perfect parts, but basically I did touch up everything, looked for air bubbles at the end, and there's still a little bit over there. So what I could do is actually use this stick, and then I could scoop out some of this other leftover silicone. And then I had a bottle cap initially to really pretty much use to try to strain it out. I don't know, I might have to just use the bottle cap again because it's really, I don't want to really poke at it. So I'm wiping this stuff on here, and I want to try to get it close, just so I can close to the rim. So let me try to finish this. But yeah, like there, I just started poking at it and stuff, and it became uneven and things. So most of this is pretty much looked for, and I need to back off and just, you know, just let this thing dry. I did as much as I could, and to show you guys is all I need to do. So I try to put a little bit on this side of the cap, and I'm going to try to smoothen this corner out right here. So did it come out perfect? I don't know, but I need to keep working on it. I wish I had some more glue applied, and then I could really smoothen it out, but I already closed up the tube. All I have is just the leftovers. These are pretty much the easiest tools to have, and this tray is actually just for scraping off any excess. But I have this tray right here where I used up the rest of my silicone. But now I you know, it is what it is. Trying to just get it perfect. but you know, it could be a lot worse and things. I don't want to mess it up, so I'm going to be working on this for a second, and then I'll be right back. Alright, I guess I did as much as I could. It's a little thicker at the bottom and things like that. And well, just showing you guys just all, you know, all the silicone. It wasn't even one tube, but I'm just going to keep this. I have to rinse off some of these tools, and then go back to finish trying to cook. But you know, I can move on. I'm gonna actually try to fill this up. The water is getting extremely clear in there, so these fish are gonna try to look awesome. I might even try to get some nicer fish and then crossbreed it with one of my fish, or you know, restock this first and you know, have this as a small grow out. These fish are pretty nice for outdoor and pond and things. But yeah, I just want to show you guys most of the sealing tools, bottle cap, and a popsicle stick. And you want to think ahead and get something to silicone and use up the rest of the stuff, and then it's going to actually, you know, just take a couple of days of drying. But once you know that happens, then the job is pretty much done, and then having to clean up the residue and things. But this popsicle stick really helped me scrape along where I would have had to tape up, you know, and get stuff off, you know, around the seam that I've been gluing. And all I did was just lay down the beads first at the bottom and up on the sides of these aquariums. And then I just used the bottle cap, and just at certain places, you know, just started smoothing it on all these. You know, I try to work on one section at a time. So with the bottle cap, and then you know, using a popsicle stick, I actually like just dabbed stuff all over, and just using the bottle caps started smoothing stuff out. Get little dabs, clean off the cap with the popsicle stick, and put it on the scraper sometimes if you know, I had to take some out. But in the end, I got to use most of it because I glued the top. And you know, during the whole sealing, I was like, okay, I know the top's already sealed, and I could just do the bottom and the sides. But you know, I had some left over, just dabbed it, and then just used the bottle cap just you know, at a good angle. You could raise this by flattening out and then make a sharper angle, and just using the soft or the smooth side is good enough to really smooth this out. It's a nice bead for this size of an aquarium. So, and yeah, like I mentioned, you know, just let it dry out, you know, and it should be a pretty good aquarium for next time. It's a double sealed silicone. The silicone underneath is going to be really it's going to keep staying soft. And then what I'm going to do is I actually have to work on this HOB filter. I need to silicone pretty much around, you know, that thing, so that it doesn't really move too much and things. So yeah, just if this were hot oil, I've had like a couple of fires started just because. So I need to clean up a little bit in here, but this is getting cooked real nicely. Once some of the water boils off, I can start to brown it. So let me finish. So I got this extra container from just to help me gather up the filter and things. And the thing I'm rushing on is actually getting these things washed. Pretty good tools. You know, it goes good with what I bought with the silicone, the cases of silicone, and the case of the liquid nail is coming, doing some work. So right, yeah, this is also starting to smell really good. And I actually didn't have anything else to really do, and you know, I can't really give up on this stuff, so you gotta try to keep cooking this. It's looking pretty good, actually looking good. It smells okay. I can add a little more pepper to it. You know. So let me try to get finished cooking it. I'll be right back. So I added some more pepper to it, and I'm thinking this Louisiana hot sauce might be the secret to getting this really good tasting. So I'm gonna just add some at the end of it, trying to boil off. And then, you know, it shouldn't be that much water and things, so, but it's really cooking the sausages a lot better. And at the end, I'm just gonna have some French bread, half of this and a half later. I'm gonna pretty much relax and then finish the aquariums and cover the 55-gallon cover and try to set that up. You know, so here's the French bread. It's gonna be pretty good with the sauce, and also it'll help you taste the sauce. So let's try to taste this and see if it needs anything else. It tastes a little sour, so I might add a little bit of sugar. So I got a bag of sugar, so I just wanted to put a little bit in there just to give it a balanced flavor. So maybe that might help this taste better. So I really didn't put a lot in there. Just like a few sprinkles, but you know, it was more sour than sweet, so I think it should be working good right now. I'm gonna add some more. Well, there's plenty of pepper, but I like adding pepper. But let's just taste it again. So you just get a piece of bread and then dip it in the sauce. Yeah, that's perfect. That is actually perfect. From before and after adding the sugar really helped with that hot sauce. It might be a little salty, you know, it might be a little bit too salty too, but it's just perfect, you know, because it tastes a little spicy. Definitely there are better ingredients. This is just a cheap way. I could add cheese, pieces of cheese, you know, just sprinkle some cheese on this. But you know, it's a fast way to cook. It's a fast way to cook, and I could actually scoop some out now and then start off eating. Just because it's all cooked up right now, you know, and I have the French bread pieces, and you know, I was just expecting not that much sauce, so I could, you know, dump out the sauce and stuff, but everything tastes pretty good. So thanks for watching, YouTube. I'll see you guys on the next video. It just depends what work I get done, and once I get the work done, you know, things are slowly but surely adding up to more things. Just pretty much a bunch of small little oysters and things, a couple of shells, and and a nice ring. A nice ring. It could be real, it could be fake, zirconia, I don't know. But I like these oysters. I have a large shell, and those are pretty much the small ones. So I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye.